The painting you're looking at is called The Babylonian Marriage Market, created by the British artist Edwin Long in 1875. At first glance, it looks like a grand ancient ceremony. A hall filled with richly dressed people. Young women seated in a row. Men gathered around, watching, waiting. It almost feels like a cultural celebration. But look closer. Because this is not a festival. This is an auction. And the women sitting there are the ones being sold. This painting is based on a description written by the Greek historian Herodotus in his work Histories. According to him, in ancient Babylon, a unique and controversial system existed. Once every year, all young women of marriageable age were gathered together and auctioned. The most beautiful women were brought forward first, displayed on a raised platform, just like the central figure you see in the painting. Men would bid for them. The higher the beauty, the higher the price. And the woman had no say in the matter. But here's the twist. After the most desirable women were sold, the remaining women were paired with money as incentive. The system used the wealth generated from beauty to compensate for what society lacked in it. On the surface, it seems structured, almost organized. But beneath that structure lies something deeply unsettling. Now let's slow down and truly observe the painting. Because every corner of this artwork is telling a story. At the very center stands a young woman, elevated above everyone else. She is draped in soft, flowing white fabric. White often symbolizes purity, innocence, or virtue. But here, it feels different. It feels like she is being presented as something untouched, something to be claimed. Her posture is slightly turned away. Her face is partially hidden by a veil. This veil is important. It suggests modesty, but also lack of identity. She is not being seen as a person, only as an object to be judged. The man beside her lifts her garment slightly. Not aggressively, but deliberately. As if revealing quality. Like a merchant displaying fine cloth. This small gesture changes everything. It strips away the illusion of ceremony, and reveals the truth. This is a transaction. To the left, you'll notice a man standing on a raised block, gesturing outward. This figure represents authority. He controls the flow of the event. His outstretched arm commands attention. He is not emotional, not sympathetic. He is neutral. Which makes him even more unsettling, because he represents a system that functions without question. Now observe the men gathered around. Each face tells a different story. Some lean forward, interested. Some hold objects, possibly coins, jewelry, or trade goods. Others appear thoughtful, calculating value. And a few simply watch. Detached. This is important. Because no one here appears disturbed. No one resists. No one questions. They are all participants in the system. Even the silent ones. Now shift your attention to the row of women seated at the bottom. This is where the emotional weight of the painting truly lives. Each woman reacts differently. One looks into a mirror. This small detail is powerful. It represents self-awareness, comparison, doubt. She is asking herself a silent question, am I beautiful enough? Another woman leans into her companion, whispering. Perhaps seeking comfort. Perhaps sharing fear. Some sit with arms wrapped around themselves. A protective posture. Closed off. Anxious. One looks downward, avoiding eye contact entirely. And one looks directly outward. Almost toward us, as if asking the viewer to witness what is happening. The painting is filled with rich golds and deep blues. Gold symbolizes wealth, status, and value. It dominates the space, suggesting that everything here is tied to material worth. The blue tones in the background, seen in the detailed wall art, add a sense of distance. Almost like a dream. Or a story removed from reality. Look closely at the walls behind the crowd. They are decorated with intricate patterns and scenes. Animals, trees, geometric designs. This reflects a highly advanced civilization. Order, structure, culture. And that's what makes the scene more disturbing. Because this is not chaos, this is organized. This is accepted. The platform itself acts like a stage. It elevates the woman physically, but reduces her humanity. She is no longer part of the crowd. She is being evaluated by it. The height difference symbolizes power imbalance. Those below decide. She cannot. At its core, this painting is not just about ancient Babylon. It is about how societies assign value to people. How beauty can become currency. How systems can normalize inequality. And perhaps the most chilling detail is this: no one in the painting sees this as wrong. Because to them, this is tradition. The story comes from Herodotus. But historians today debate its accuracy. Was it real? Or exaggerated? We may never know for sure. But the painting is not just about historical truth. It reflects how people in the 19th century imagined the ancient world. Dramatic. Exotic. Controlled. And that is what makes the Babylonian Marriage Market so powerful. It doesn't just show us a moment from the past. It forces us to question something deeper. Not just how people lived then, but how easily systems can turn human lives into something to be measured, valued, and sold. Because sometimes, the most disturbing parts of history are the ones that looked completely normal to the people living in them.